You guys have been waiting quite a while for this video to come out, so today is the day where I am going to be answering you guys' questions for hitting 10,000 subscribers. Alright, hi, TT here, and today I am going to be answering you guys' questions in a Q&A for hitting 10,000 subscribers. Alright, so before the video starts, please make sure to like and subscribe and follow all of my socials. They will be linked in the description. Without further ado, let me get into the video now. And before the video starts, I would just like to say a huge thank you to everybody that subscribed to the channel. Like 10,000 subscribers is such a big number to me, and it definitely wasn't something that I was like aiming towards. It was a huge shock to me, and I'm just so happy that so many of you guys were very patient and waiting on this video to eventually come out. So today I'm going to be answering you guys' questions that you would have left on my community post a couple of weeks ago, because this video was supposed to come up a couple of weeks ago, but it did not because of delays, but it is finally here. So without further ado, let me get into the video now. What's your favorite game besides Roblox and Royale High? And 2, your game setup. Now, to answer number 1, one of my favorite games besides Roblox and Royale High is Honkai Impact 3rd. I would have mentioned this on the channel before on one of my videos. Really can't remember which one, but I would have mentioned it before. I am a huge fan of Honkai Impact 3rd. I play it literally all the time, and for anybody that's like into fighting games and into the space theme, I would definitely suggest playing this game. It is such a good game for you to spend your time in, and all of the rewards inside of the game is like really rewarding. So yeah, that is number 1. And number 2, your gaming setup. My gaming setup is actually really simple. There's nothing like really sophisticated about it. Literally all I have as a gaming setup is this new gaming mic that I would have gotten a couple of days ago. My standard laptop that I've been using ever since secondary school. I've had it for around 2 years, and even though it has been deteriorating, it's still here, it's still working. So yeah, and just a normal LED mouse that is wired. I don't use the ones that use the batteries, because batteries cost money and it's just like too much. Like, it's easier to use a wired mouse than to use a mouse with batteries, but that's just me. Everybody has their own preference, right? Would you ever give tips making the most beautiful outfits? And what's your favorite Monster High character? I do have a video coming out on the first half of your question, but the second half, my favorite character in Monster High is Claudine Wolf. I don't know what it was about. I just loved her sass inside of Monster High. And even though I'm not like a huge Monster High fan, I do sometimes go back to the old series and watch it at times, and it's genuinely such a fun experience just to watch the show again. So yeah. What is your favorite Royale High realm? My favorite Royale High realm is Trading Hub, mostly because it is where my friends just go to hang out, and no other realm kind of really fits that. Like, I can't just go to Divinia Park and talk to my friends there. Like, no. Trading Hub is one of those places that you can just go to just like talk with your friends. It's one of those places where some of the most random things happen, and yeah, I just really like Trading Hub. I don't know what it is about it. When did you start consistently playing Royale High? I started consistently playing Royale High in 2022. Even though my journal would say that I came in 2017, I never actually consistently played there. I considered the game to be kind of boring because there were not that much things that you could have done inside of the game at that time. So the more stuff that they started to add to the game, which is like the Trading Hub and all of these different modes inside of the game, like Battle a la Royale and Sunset Island, that is when I started playing the game mostly. So yeah, I would have started to play the game when it was 2022, specifically when it was the Halloween update. I think when Wickery Cliffs was still here, but now Wickery Cliffs is just never coming back. That kind of breaks my heart, but yeah. What is your favorite and least least favorite fruit. My favorite fruit is actually bananas. I love bananas so much. My least favorite would probably be anything I haven't tried yet. Like, I wouldn't necessarily say that I hate anything. It's just that I don't really like some fruit, like most fruits, and mostly because I just haven't like opened up my palate, my taste buds to other things. So genuinely speaking, I don't really know what fruit I'd hate specifically, but yeah, my favorite fruit is bananas. What is your fave animal, and do you watch anime? To answer the first one, my favorite animal are dogs. I have 2 dogs at home that I absolutely love. And to answer the second question, I do occasionally watch anime, but I'm not that big of an anime watcher. Like, if you were to come up to me and say, oh, do you watch like My Hero Academia or something like that, I would say no, because I'm not that big of an anime fan. I'm kind of like a casual anime fan. I know that this wasn't in the question, but animes that I genuinely really like watching or watched before and I would watch again are animes like Danganronpa, Assassination Classroom, Higurui, I think that's how you pronounce it, No Game, No Life. And genuinely speaking, I really can't remember the last time I actually like sat down to watch anime, but those are the ones that come off the top of my head that I genuinely really liked watching. But other than that, I don't really watch anime that much. Those are like the only animes that I would like sit down to watch again. So yeah, how do you always have stuff to talk about and make videos on, and how do you stay motivated? To answer the first part of your question, it is honestly a challenge to find things like almost every day to talk about, because as I would have said before, inside of the Royale High community, there's really not that much things that you can talk about in the Royale High community. And if I don't have a video to make on a certain topic, I will not make a video on Royale High. I'll make it on something else just to fill in the void, which is why I've been making other videos on Mermaid Isle. I've been making other videos on Monsterverse, on Momo City, like games like that, just to branch out. And I'm actually, like, a little bit of a side note here, but I'm really happy that you guys are watching the other videos and actually giving it as much attention as Royale High videos. Because even though Royale High videos are mainly what I do, the other videos, like specifically Monsterverse videos, do really well on the channel. Like on my analytics of the Monsterverse video that I would have done previously, over 20 people subscribed to the channel because of that video, and I was shook. I absolutely couldn't believe so many people were so hyped for Monsterverse, and I'm so happy that so many other people are like excited for the game and excited for me to play other games on the channel. It just makes me happy. But in general, how I do find other things to talk about, I mainly use Twitter. Twitter is a hotspot for topics on Royale High, so I would mainly get my video ideas from Twitter. So that's the first part of your question. And the second part of your question, how do you stay motivated? Mostly, I don't really have a specific way. Mostly my family, my mother, my brother always motivate me to make more videos. They always give me ideas, specifically my mother. She always gives me ideas, and she always gives me, like, she was actually the person that encouraged me to branch out into other avenues of content. So that's literally the reason why I'm making other content on the channel besides Royale High. And because of them, and because of you guys, of course, and how much you guys are willing to like stick around and wait around, because I know I'm not one of the consistent Royale High uploaders, but you guys will literally come back every single time, no matter how long I take to upload a video, just to watch and see what my opinions are. And I truly could not be any more thankful for that. And I truly am very happy about where this community is going, and I really do want to grow it as much as possible. So yeah, that is how I would answer your question. How does it feel gaining 10,000 subscribers? It honestly feels out of this world. It doesn't even look like I feel like I'm looking at somebody else's channel, and I feel like this is just not me. Like it's kind of insane to know that I've amassed over 10,000 people in the span of a year from just doing what I like the most, which is sharing my opinions to other people, because I really do like the idea of being a voice for people that cannot speak up for themselves. Either that because I know a lot of people just don't have big platforms, and I just want to use my platform to share my opinions in the most respectful way that I can, because in the past I was not the most respectful YouTuber, and people grow, and I am still growing my YouTube channel. Like, I'm just a year and a half years old. Like, this year is going to be the second year, and I really hope that this year and all of the years that come that I do grow into a very big YouTuber that can be somewhat respected. Because I do know that a lot of people don't like me. Like, I'm not looking for people to like me. Like, I don't want to be a people pleaser. I just want people to respect the things that I'm saying, gauge what I'm saying, like, just understand what I'm saying, you know? What is your actual name? And second is, what are your interests in Royale High or IRL in your real life? Now, I am not comfortable with sharing my actual name, but what I can say is that my nickname is derived off of my real name. If you guys did not know, my name is TT. I say it in my intro all the time. It's not TTRH, it's not TTRH. Yeah, you guys could just call me T or TT. That's perfectly fine. I don't mind it at all. And to answer the second question, yes, I would have said this before. I like watching anime occasionally. I like playing Honkai Impact 3rd. And I really like content creation. Like, this is something that I always loved to do, and even when my videos never used to get that much traction, I never gave up. Like, this was something that I genuinely loved doing. Like, the uploading process was just something that I really loved doing, and I just never stopped. And I'm really glad that I didn't, because there are so many of you guys that are so willing to know so much about me, and I'm very grateful for that. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I would have said earlier before that I do have a little brother. Sometimes you guys may hear him in my streams. That's just because he's passing by. But yeah, I do have a little sibling. How did you manage to grow an account and do school on the side? Was it hard, and what was it like? Now, this is mostly because of the scheduling system. I had no idea, like, when I was making videos, I had no idea that you could have scheduled videos for uploading. Like, I figured this out when I was at like 6,000 subscribers or 7,000. Like, I was like, whoa, you could upload videos and schedule them. I never knew that that was possible. So while I would be uploading my videos, it would seem like I'm uploading them on time all the time at 3 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time, but that's always because they were pre-recorded and pre-edited beforehand, and while those videos go up, I'm doing schoolwork on the side. And if I were to be completely honest about the second question, it was very difficult. It's still very difficult to juggle the two, because my multitasking isn't exactly the best. I am still working on it, if I were to be completely honest about that. But if any of you guys are still in school and wanting to do what I am doing, please work on your multitasking skills, because I am still working on them and it's very difficult, but I will get a handle on it eventually, and eventually you guys will, if you guys want to be content creators as well. All right, how did you discover Royale High? I discovered Royale High through Leah Ash and It's Funny. Those were the two main YouTubers that I discovered Royale High through, and I remember joining the game for the first time in 2017, and I just remember like leaving the game immediately, because it's like, this game isn't as fun as they make it out to be. And I realized years later that the only reason why this game was so entertaining was because they were making it entertaining for their viewers to watch it. But in terms of the actual game itself, you need to make fun in the game yourself. Like, the game isn't genuinely that fun unless you make it your mission to make the game fun inside of your experience. And that just blew my mind. So I just didn't play the game until 2022, as I would have said before. But yeah, that is basically how I joined Royale High. So yeah, I think that is all the questions that I am comfortable in asking. Thank you guys so much for asking all of these questions, and thank you guys so much for 10,000 subscribers. We are actually getting close to 11,000 very soon. So thank you guys so much for the support, and thank you guys so much for just sticking around and bearing it out with me. So if you guys have anything else that you guys want to say down in the comments, please do. And yeah, that is all I have to say in today's video. If you guys like the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see ya.